right, I'm going to go ahead and get us started. Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. I'm so happy to see you guys. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so I'm going to get us started. Today we're going to start off with Saxon phonics. But like I told you guys, I'm going to give you a quick little tour around the classroom, okay? I know we all want to be in school and we can't be here, so I'll give you a quick little tour. And yes, the classroom is a little different than it'll be when we're here. It'll be much more of you guys' work on the wall, and we'll just be, all happy to be here and just enjoying life. But in the meantime, so I'll give it to you like a house tour. So we walk into our classroom. Can everybody see that? Thumbs up if you can see. Awesome. Okay. So you walk in, and then there are you guys' desks and tables all around there. So here are your mailboxes. So your mailboxes are there. Everyone will have a mailbox with their name and picture on it, like a little cute little emoji picture. They'll all have your name on it so you know which drawer to go into as your mailbox. Here we'll display all of your wonderful work. Then we go over here. Over here we have our little classroom library. Have a bunch of books there. And we have books. Let's see if you guys can see that. We have books there. We have books all back here. We have lots and lots and lots and lots of books. Then here we have our Journeys writing books, because in first grade, guys, you write much more than normal. We have all your Journeys books. Then we go over here, we have our small group area where we will meet on the carpet for a small group. There is our board, and we'll get lots of work done. We also have our small group table so that you guys can get work done there too as well. And that's our cart that moves around with us so that we always have what we need. All right, and then there's my desk. So back to the front of the room. Back to the front, back to the front. All right, let's see what's going on here. We have a bunch of people still saying they're having issues getting in. I don't know what's going on. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to get your friends in so that we have as many here as possible. Hey Zoe, good morning.
I can't see you.
I'm over here. Can you see me? Oh, there we go. We have some more people coming in. Good, 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 good. All right, we have more people in. Some people are coming in and going out. Hey, Sophia.
Hey.
All right. All right, so we're going to get started. I hope the rest of them can get back in. All right, but in the meantime, today, for our Saxon activity, we are going to talk about the letter O. Can everybody make a letter O with me? With your hands? O. All right, so we have the letter O. And can anybody remember that first letter we talked about? It's the first letter in the word night. Night. Do you know it, Janara? What's the first letter in that word? N. Very good. N. So today we're going to talk a little about the letter O. Letter O. There. Can anybody tell me what number looks like the letter O? Savannah, what number looks like the letter O? Is there a number that looks like the letter O? Yes? No? Does Savannah leave? No, she's there. Okay. All right, so we're going to continue to get started. I want everyone to read off the alphabet with me. So some of you may be able to see it, some of you may not. However, we know the alphabet starts with the letter A. So at the count of 3, I want everybody to take their iPads off of mute. So everybody go ahead and come off of mute for me. Take yourselves off of mute. Savannah off of mute. Memphis. All right, everybody's unmuted. Okay, on the count of 3, we're going to say our ABCs together, okay? 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay? All right, let's see, I'm going to call on Sophia M. Sophia M, can you tell me one of our vowels? Sophia, can you tell me one vowel? Anybody want to help her out? Who can help her out?
Miss Robert?
Yes?
Yeah, sorry, Sophia, just get in. We tried to iPad school, but the signal very slow. She just get in just now.
Okay, it's okay.
Go ahead, Sophia.
Memphis,
Yeah.
do you know one of our vowels?
A.
A, very good. A is one of our vowels. Janara, can you give me another vowel? U, very good. U is a vowel. Sophia M, you have another one for me? Go ahead, Sophia. I see your hand.
U. Vowel.
Which vowel do you have for me?
T.
T? Not T. Remember, our vowels are A, E, I, O, U. All right? So let's say that together. A, E, I, O, U. Okay? All right, so you have those 5 vowels.
E.
And can anyone tell me what our sometimes vowel is? What letter is sometimes a vowel? Janara's looking like, what? The letter Y is sometimes a vowel, guys. Sometimes we can use the letter Y as a vowel, but we'll get more into that later on. All right, so as I said, we are going to talk about the letter O. Is there anybody here who can tell me what sound the letter O makes? Ah, ah, ah. Very good, very good. And if I put an N behind that ah, can anybody tell me what word that spells? I think I'm going to use the other board.
Here, not the light there.
I'm going to use this board. I think it'll be easier for you guys to see. All right. Can everyone see this board really well? All right, so we have the letter O, and then if I put a N behind it, what word is that, Memphis? Memphis, are you there? She's frozen. Janara, what word is this? Is everybody frozen? On. That is the word on. Very good. That is the word on. So let's see if we can find any other words that have the same sound. All right. All right, so what middle letter is that? You can just yell it out. O. Oh, very good. And what is this first letter?
N.
N, very good. And the last letter?
O.
The last letter.
It's cut off a little bit. You're gonna say something.
You see it? N-O-T. So let's sound this word out together. N-A-T.
You know what that word is?
Does anybody know what this word is? Janara?
Not.
Not. Very good. This word is not. N-A-T. Remember that ah sound for O. All right, and I want us all, before I end this O lesson, I want us all to skywrite the letter O with our hands. So when we skywrite, that means we don't need pen or paper, we just need our fingers in the air. So I want everyone to put your finger up here, just right in front of you. I see yours, Janara. Memphis, finger. Can you hear me? Sophia, can you hear me? Okay, there you go. All right, so let's together, we're gonna skywrite the letter O. Very good. Let's do it one more time. Awesome. Okay. So as we talked about yesterday, as I told you guys on Friday, today we are going to start our journeys lesson, and it is, what is a pal? Before I get started, can anyone tell me what a pal is? What is a pal? If I say, you are my pal, what does that mean? What do you think I mean by that? My friend. Very good, Sophia. All right, so today we're going to learn about all the different ways that you can be a pal, okay? So first I'm going to show you some of our words to know. which are our important words to know when we're going through this story, okay? So first, I'm going to show you a picture. You guys see that? So for this week, we have some very, very important words. Does everybody have their marker, their dry erase marker?
This one.
Or something to write with?
Picture is so small.
Okay.
Picture is so small. I can't even see my fingers.
All right, so today, like I said, we're going to talk about what is a pal. And your first word to know is the word play. Can you all say play? Play.
Play.
Play. These pals like to play in the park. So all of these pals like to play in the park. Do you guys like to play in the park with your pals?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to play in the park with our pals. Our second word to know for today is the word be. Be. You see that? They like to be on the same team. So you normally like to be on the same team as your pal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you normally like to be on the same team as your pal. Then we have the word and. Isn't this one of our sight words? We have the word and. The children share the paper and paint. You normally share with your pal, right? Sophia, you don't have to write down every word. It's okay. Help. These pals help each other wash the dog. You help your pals, right? You help your pal, right? Yeah. With. The boy was in a show with his pals. So he was in the show with the pals. And then our last word to know for our story of the week is you. I like when you play the game with me. Okay. All right, and let me send a quick message to these things.
It's okay, it's okay.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to get started with reading our story for the week. And as a part of our story up for the week, before I get started with that, I want to talk about main idea. Has anyone ever heard of main idea? You can shake your head no, or you can shake your head yes. Have you ever heard of main idea? Okay, and that's fine. The main idea is what a story is mostly about. So if you ever hear your teacher or you ever hear anyone ask you to tell them what the main idea of a story is, that just means that they want you to tell them what the story was mostly about. So that's basically what the person is asking you for, okay? So if I even ever ask you, okay, what is the main idea of, if you come to me and you're like, oh, Ms. Roberts, yesterday I went to the grocery store and I ate some ice cream and then I went to the park and then I went running and if I said, what is the main idea of that story? Then you will know I just want you to tell me what you are talking about, okay? You just shorten it up. So, and when you have the main idea of a story, you also have to remember that stories have a bunch of different details to them. So if I say, for instance, I am having a blast at the park. So that's the main idea of my story, me having so much fun at the park. So then the details that I might give you, I might tell you the different things that I did at the park. Oh, I played with my friends. I drank a bottle of water. I got on the slide. Those are all details added in, okay? All right, so I am going to get started with our story. And I hope you guys can see this. What is a pal? See it? What is a pal? All right, and one question I want you guys to keep in your mind. What is important about being a friend? I want you to keep that in your mind. So at the end, I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think is important about being a friend? And you also have an activity after this lesson for that question. A pal can help you. You see those two words to know? A pal can help you. Sam and Nat can help Dan. Sam and Nat can help Dan. A pal can play with you. Tad, Cam, and Nan can play. A pal can be a pet. A pal can be a pet. You guys see that? A pal can be a dad. A pal can be with you. Can you guys see that? A pal can be with you. A pal is fun to be with. Are you a pal? All right. So that's where that story ends. Are you a pal? So I'm going to call on you and I want you to tell me at least one of the words to know that you heard in our story. Remember those words? I want you to tell me at least one of those words to know. Sophia, can you tell me one of the words to know that you heard?
Pet?
Pet, yeah, pet was in the story, but it was some words that I said to remember, to hold on into your brain.
A pal is a friend.
A pal is a friend. What about, do you guys remember when I said words like with, you, be? Remember all those words as your words to know, the words that you need to remember? Those are all words to know. All right, so I'm going to just repeat these words one more time, and I'm also recording this so that you guys, if you're having any type of internet trouble, you can go back and you can rewatch this video so that you're able to hear the story again and hear all of the words to know. It is very, very, very important that you remember the words to know because on Friday we will have a quiz. All right, so again, our words to know. Remember these words, they're very, very important. So we have play. You see that there? Play. These pals like to play in the park. Play. Then we have be. They like to be on the same team. So you see we have play, P-L-A-Y, be, B-E. Our next one is and. The children share the paper and paint. And. Then we have with. With. The boy was in a show with his pals. The boy was in a show with his pals. Then we have help. These pals help each other wash the dog. Help each other wash the dog. And we also have you. I like when you play this game with me. I like when you play this game with me. So these are all your words to know for this week, guys. And again, the video will be on Canvas so you can rewatch the video. All right? After you have heard our story or you need to rewatch the video, then you can go ahead and complete your assignment related to journeys, okay? If there are any questions, please feel free to call, text, or message me. I see that most of us are frozen, so we can't even have our discussion. Oh, geez. So I am going to upload this video to Canvas, guys. And those of you who can hear me or who are not frozen, I enjoyed having you guys here with me today, and I will see you tomorrow, okay? Bye, guys.